Alright, let's talk about TSM stock. It's been a great 5 years. The company has doubled in value if you look at the stock price just in the 5 year chart, a lot faster than average market performance of 7 years. And if we take a look at the financials, we see terrific revenue growth as well for this company. Although it's very important to remember that this industry of semiconductors is cyclical and we've had undersupply now for a long time. And maybe Warren Buffett is preparing for the oversupply of semiconductors in the market and thus reducing his position in this company. And we also see a lot of competition with Intel investing in more production and getting ready and having a turnaround case, whereas TSM has a more dominant position today. And we're also seeing companies such as Apple designing their own chips. So it's heating up a bit more in the competition, the market, and we're also going into this new stage of the cyclical in this industry. I remember back when I used to sell data centers, there were a lot of demand for semiconductors for different cores, and it was hard to get components quickly. Although what I hear from people in the market is that it's a lot easier to get the different components now. There's not as much backlog as it used to be, and maybe this is a sign of oversupply in the industry. So I would be cautious investing into an industry leader such as Taiwan Semiconductors here, although it's clearly possible for them to continue strong as we see this AI war heating up. And if there's one thing that AI really needs, it's a lot of computing power. I think if you look at, for example, ChatGTP, it needs about 2 cents to run a calculation, so to say, with a query. And it can get really expensive, and the whole data centers are just now building out with both the cloud locations, also with co-location data centers, and also with on-premise data centers. And it's just a massive industry that requires a lot of semiconductors. So I'm quite bullish on this whole sector. Although if we're going for above market performance, more than 11% a year, well, then there's a risk of this cyclical trend working against you. I think it's a good stock. I think it's very likely to provide normal market returns in this case. There's some bullish signs, there's some bearish signs, and for me, the tip of the scale that's making me not invest in this company right now is that there's a lot of supply for semiconductors right now. There's not as much backlog as it used to be, and this is a signal that maybe it's a bit oversupplied right now. Maybe it will be a little bit cheaper in the future and you can get it at a better price. And also in the meantime, we of course have the opportunity cost. There are other stocks out there to invest in with greater potential, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion, and as always, hope you make a ton of money whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.